I have to deal with Billy being a shit. That's gonna hurt. It's not letting me up there. I mean, like, where am I supposed to go? Also, I can still do this. Hey, we're nearly at 2 hours. Actually, we're like 1 minute off. 30 seconds. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, what the fuck do I do? Oh, I picked up the document, but... Okay, before we get to that scene, Murkoff's psychiatric systems, morphogenic engine chamber maintenance schedule. To avoid patient injury, the morphogenic engine life pod requires a daily inspection of all vital systems. Vital System 1, the enriched oxygenated plumb carbon from the life support fluid reservoir must be continually flushed and replaced through the course of the patient's treatment. Note that OP also supplies anesthetics. Any interruption in supply will cause sufficient pain to the patient to potentially disrupt the experiment. Vital System 2. Electric supply is supplemented and ensured by the sub-lab generator. Proper fueling and maintenance of the sub-lab generator should be confirmed hourly. Vital System 3. In the case of catastrophic loss of Vital Systems 1 and 2, the life pod failsafe will engage in maintaining localized minimum life support functions until technicians can arrive. Disabling failsafe will result in immediate patient termination. That's what I just did. You're dying. What are you doing to me? Stop. Get the fuck off. Cunt. Cunt. Stop. Ow. Stop. 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 Get off. Get off. Get off. Do the dead already, Billy. I think Billy did the dead. Oh, wrong button. Billy is dead. The Wall Rider, the Swarm, whatever it is, unmade with him. Whether I escape or die here, I am free. I am limping also. Wow, he did a number on me if I'm getting this weak. Oh no, he's trying to live on within me. Shit. Oh, you fucking dick.
God, what is that thing, Dennis?
Wait. What? Are you kidding me? That's the end. That's the end. Oh, you decided to kill the main host. Let's shove him in. Okay. 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 Fuck. Just fuck. That's all I got. I don't understand how that happened, but okay. My name is Miles. I didn't realize that. They only tell you in the beginning of the game. Other than that, you never really are addressed. Other than, hey, disciple. Hey, cunt face. Hey, fucker that's now the host. You know, if... That could have been entirely differently had the goddamn guy looked and said, oh, you know, there is a possibility that you may become the host. Like, why wouldn't you think of that before I went in there? Like, shouldn't that be knowledge that I should have when I go in there instead of when I'm getting shot? Because I got infected or whatever? Or he wiggled his dick with him? Whatever. Ay. Good job. Good job. You are the host. Yeah, you could have fucking told me earlier. Before I became the host? Like, okay. You know what? That ending isn't as bad as some I've seen, so I'll take what I can get. So I know I missed quite a lot. So much. Too much. But I won't be running back through this. I'm just glad I beat it on Nightmare. Like, fucking A. That took over 6 hours minimum just to beat, and most of it's because I got jammed in situations where okay. I guess that's it. Okay, this is very vague chapters, by the way. Like, administration block, prison block, sewer, mail ward, courtyard. Like, between prison block and sewer, there's a large gap. Between sewer and mail ward, I think? No. Mail ward and courtyard there is. I know that because there's the doctor sequences. Female ward was a really large chapter part. So they could have placed another thing in there. Return to administration block was pretty nice and neat packaged up. Because that's like, yeah, you're finally getting out before you get revealed that there's more. Administration block was pretty quick. It's introducing, yeah, basically this entire place is fucked. In which then you're sent to the prison block via, how do you get there? Oh yes, you turn back on the power in the administration block. You go upstairs, and interact with it. And the religious guy, Martin, Sedatio, placing you in there, and yeah. Overall, fucking pretty good game. I can't complain too much, but there's little things that are like, that could be done better. Like, fucking Nightmare Mode's battery system. I can't bitch, I knew what I was going into. The stealth on it was really weird. Because, like, you can sit in pitch black, and they can just walk past you sometimes. Other times, they're just like, that's where they are, and immediately locks on. And because I was playing on Nightmare, it was pretty hard to shake them off. But it was unreasonable. Well, it's not unreasonable. It was massively difficult just to shake off, like, the doctor. Sometimes I had to loop around, like, twice and hide under a bed before he actually entered the room or was even in the sight line of it. Other times, I would, like, immediately pop out, hide around the corner, and he would just immediately stop chase. So there was little things that were but it was pretty good for what it was. It definitely could have done better at some points, I think. The Doctor entire section, that was really well done. I enjoyed it thoroughly. It pissed me off a lot because the Doctor was like a homing missile sometimes, but the first room was pretty clear. You could pretty much book it through that easily. Second room was so twisty, but even though it was twisty, the Doctor still had a lot of maneuverability, more than you would, because your sprinting is like, it's maneuverable, definitely, but it's not maneuverable enough that you can immediately, like, oh, here's like a corner, I can immediately duck around it and make a U-turn. It's more loose, I guess. It's not as, like, tight turning. I know there was the turnaround system, which I hardly used until you guys saw me do it at the end, which that's a big majority of my fault, so. Big guy, I'm not sure if he one-shots in other modes, but that was definitely a massive problem. Because it's not like he has shorter vision or less hearing than the others. I think he actually has better hearing than at some points. Like that one time he went and walked out the door and turned the corner, I crawled out and stood up for like a half a second and then went to crouch back down. He immediately heard me and turned around. Other enemies hadn't done that. The religious freak, I'm not sure if there was one or two, he hadn't done that the few times I had been around, and he was moving pretty close. He hadn't noticed me, so it was really awkward to move around that and hide. I did clear them pretty quickly, though. I'm not sure about the Naked Brothers. They were, like, not in character design or in the grand scheme of things. They're pretty cool. They're like, you know, Father Martin wants this, but you know what? We're not gonna. Because fuck it. In which later they're like, their entire system right there with the Naked Brothers was really fair. Because it's like, you saw one, and you immediately know there's another. Like that one time I got stabbed in the back last episode. I got stabbed in the back because I realized there was one, but I forgot that there was two. So in turn, I got stabbed in the back. I don't know if I can get, nope. But in turn, I got, I walked forward, realized he was there, turned around, and got stabbed in the back. That is completely my fault. Their design was pretty cool. Overall, good game. Some flaws, as I've mentioned. But I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I will play more later. Have a good time with whatever you are doing. See you in the next.